Hi guys, Jennifer here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am working on some embellishments, part of the embellishment packs, and I finished the other ones that I was working on, the shaker tag bags and the scrappy pads. And so I decided to grab some of these flashcards to make some altered flashcards, and I just made them super simple. I've got my lace cut and I coffee dyed this lace. This was a lace from Neary's Laces, and all I did was cut it into the appropriate size, and then I coffee dyed them. So I got those, and then I had this pretty lace in my stash, and I did some papers. I just added those to the back. I covered the card with some of this pattern paper, and that just gave it another texture. And then I wrapped it around the other side, and I didn't even have enough, but I think it looks perfect. It looks so cool. So you've got the pattern on there, and it gives it a little bit of texture. And then I used my son's sewing machine, and I just sewed around the edge. Added this, just 3 sheets of this coffee dyed paper, and then on the front I just added the lace. So you could write something in there, or maybe stamp a date or whatever. And then I just added some just fun little embellishments at the top. So we'll just go ahead and make one of these, and I'll show you how I did it. You can just craft along with me or whatever. So I just took some of this pattern, and I just wanted to kind of wrap it around the back, and so all I did was, you could use what do you call it, like a glue stick, that'd be fine too. I'm just, because I have this glue right here, I'm just using this. You can paint it on whatever you want. I'm just doing it super fast and simple, and I just kind of rub this around here, and then let's see, I'm gonna add some of this here like that, and then add some more on the back. Okay, then I just wrapped it around like that, kind of crinkled it up, tore it, whatever you want to do, just to make it look like that on purpose. And then you can tear off the rest. This is no fuss. That's it. And then you can crinkle this up. If you need more glue, just add a little bit more glue. Simple like that. Okay, so we got this covered. It looks really fun, and I was thinking, if you didn't have this tissue that's kind of already looks old, right, you know, what you can do is you can take some tissue paper. This is some that I'd gotten in a shoebox, and you could either coffee dye it, or you could leave it like it is. You can ink it up, and you could stamp on it to give it, you know, some background texture. So that would be fun too. But since I had this already in my stash, I just decided to use that. Okay, so then you decide which one you want for your front, which one you want for your back. So I'm going to make this the front. And I have my lace here already coffee dyed. And just see which is the front. I think this is the front. Now this was white lace and it coffee dyed really nice. Again, this was from Neri's Laces. I'll leave the link to her shop below. I do purchase things from her. She has live sales. She also has an Etsy shop. But I always like to give a shout out to, you know, other small businesses because, you know, we work hard to have a business. And a lot of us need our business to make ends meet. And, you know, it's important to support each other. Okay, so then I just took this fabric here and I kind of crinkled it up. So first I looks like I sewed it first. So let me go ahead and sew this and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this sewn. I just did a zigzag stitch all the way around. And then now I can go ahead and put this on. And I think I took this and I sewed a straight stitch. So let me do that. Okay, so I've got that sewn now up there. So it's kind of like a flip, but once I put some glue and stuff on here, it'll be, it won't even see that anyway. All right, so then I took this and I just added a little bit of glue here because I wanted to crinkle this up a little. And like that. And I took another one of these trims from Neri's shop. And I just added this here. Whoops. And kind of just crinkling it a little just to give some texture. And then I had, from doing the tags, I had this mess of the tulle left, so I just kind of added this little scrap pieces on top as well. Ooh, guess I need my little spatula, but I always forget to pull it out. Okay, so I got that all ready. And then I'm gonna add, let's see, I added this little piece of, I think I got this from Esme, can't even remember, pretty sure I did. And that is from Crafty Me Shop. It's a cute little flower, so I'll put that down here. And then can't remember where I got these, probably Amazon or Ali, one of those two. And then this one, I got these from Esme. I'm just gonna cut this little piece of this off like that. And the little pieces off. And I usually use E6000, but for this, I think I'll be all right. Just gonna stick that underneath there. And then Then I'm going to take one of these cutie little, or don't mind all the glue on my fingers now. These little safety pins. And I'll put one of these spacers on. These. I got these on Amazon, so I'll leave the link in my Amazon store for those if you're interested. They're just cute little, you could use little beads. I think I used a bead on that one. Doesn't really matter, but just something to dangle off of that and add another element of layer or texture. And then I use one of my little flowers. This is from Baroque Impressions, and I printed 2 to a page, so they're like half of the size of the regular one, and they're perfect for this. Super fun and easy. I'm not being very precise on the fussy cutting here. But this is a PNG in my store, so if you, this particular sheet of the ephemera I made it into a PNG, so that way if you wanted to print it and then cut it, either with your Cricut or your Scan and Cut, it'd be a lot easier. Okay. So I just put a little bit here and a little bit in the back, and that way I can tuck it under, like under here a little bit, and that'll give it just a little bit of, that way it's not flat, it's kind of just hanging there a little bit. And then I added a little bit of the stickles on here just for the little stamen. You know what I forgot to do when I went to sew it is sew these on, but that's okay. We can just staple them or glue them together. We'll staple them together, and then we'll glue them on the back. How about that? Different ways you can do it. Super easy. And if you don't like the look of the staple, you can cover that with lace as well. And then we'll just glue that to the back. Very simple. There we go. And then I like the way that Ruby and Pearl, she kind of crinkles her little pieces. And so I'm just kind of doing that here. Right, a little bit. Something like that. And then something like that. And then I'll just ink up the edges a little. You can do this before you attach it or whatever. Doesn't really matter. But this is some coffee dyed paper that I created, and I'll be hopefully having some of this in my shop soon. I'm just working on a few other things first. And then if you want, you can always you know, ink this up a little bit. Doesn't really need it because we copy dyed it and, you know, aged it with the, textured it. So how fun are those? I mean, super easy, quick little embellishment that you can tuck into a journal. This would be cute to add onto a page of a journal. If I had one here. Let's just say this was a journal, and you can clip that on with a paper clip. Or you could even tuck that into a pocket and then have your lace flip out over the top. So that would be super cute, I think. So these are just quick little easy embellishments, and I hope you like them. They're altered flashcards. So that's all I have to share with you today. I'll get busy making the rest of them, and that'll be the third embellishment in my embellishment pack series. So I hope that you are enjoying the series so far, and I will be back soon with another little embellishment. All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.